in the house rise. Creative reptiles where the knowledge flows. Ball pythons in the cut, ready to pose. Boa constrictors lurking, everybody knows. Education meets school in every frame we expose.
What up? It's your boy Prince Elias. It's your boy Prince Elias for another Snake Prince Vlogs. It is Saturday, January 4th, and as you can see, I'm in my compound, aka school campus, so I can do Snake Cinema podcast only on the Whiskey Bomb Network. But I just want to show y'all some stuff because I will be doing a live podcast from the Reptile Breeders Expo in California, hosted by Bond Projects KG&D. So I got a lot of gear, podcasting gear, that I'll be taking with me. And so instead of taking my big giant ring light, I went and bought this from Walmart. And so this is collapsible. It can go down. I can easily pack this in a carry-on and take it with me. And it came in a 2-pack at Walmart. It came in a 2-pack, so I gave one to my mom because at her job, she does a lot of Zoom calls, a lot of team meetings and stuff. So, and she loves it. She was raving about it last night because she tried it out. She said that light is excellent. Also, this webcam has been my tried and true buddy, but there's a different webcam that I really fell in love with after seeing Brian from Heathen Hatchery on the podcast show that he's on Tuesday. Shout out to the Off the Plank team. And so I invested in that one, and that's coming in tomorrow. And that's going to be my travel. That's also going to be part of my travel podcasting gear, portable gear. And I can't wait to premiere that webcam and show y'all. But anyways, I'm about to log on to my computer and get set up for the show. But I just want to show y'all a little behind the scenes. And we'll see what else we'll do later on today after the podcast. This is just a chill vlog, a day in the life. What do I do on the weekends when I'm not working my 9 to 5? And I might show some snakes at the end when I get home. So follow me throughout the day. What it do? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another week, another Saturday, another Snake Cinema podcast. The very first one of the year, 2025. And it's episode 60. Wow. Come a long way. We've come a long way. Thank y'all for tapping in early this morning. I know some of y'all stayed up super late on Hair Down Fridays. If you miss Hair Down Friday, please hashtag replay gang. Go like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz to the Whiskey Bomb Network. What up? I am done with the podcast. Podcast was great. Had a great time. Great feedback from everybody. So thank y'all for tuning in to Snakes in the Podcast. Y'all, I know I shouldn't be vlogging and driving. I'm looking at the road and not at the camera. But I am super, I'm just so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. So last year, my parents bought like a 12-foot shed. I even did a vlog giving y'all a tour of it because I was saying in that vlog, hey, I will want to buy something like that one day. You know, once I complete my master's degree, which I graduate in May. Once I complete my master's degree and get my raise, my pay bump at work, I will start saving money and buying a shed kind of like theirs. Well, my dad was like, well, what about the old shed? What about the old shed? And I was thinking. And today I was thinking. So I text my dad. I said, you know what? I'm going to buy your old shed from you and mom. Because they still got the old shed. It's still sitting there, good condition, stuff like that. It just needs to be gutted, insulated, you know, put heating and air and stuff like that, which I've been looking up mini splits. I'm actually on my way to Lowe's now because I need to get other things, but I need to look and see the different units that they're selling, stuff like that. My dad just texted me and said they're going to give me the shed. I don't have to pay them. I just got to pay the guys, the contractors, to, make it livable for the snakes. So when I get home, I'm going to show y'all the shed. But I'm super happy, super pumped. The snakes are getting their own space. Granted, I'm still going to have like 4 or 5 snakes still in the house with me, because they're my babies. Jafar, Jimmy, Juju, all the J's. I'm kidding, not all the J's. But, there are going to be certain sentimental snakes that stay with me in my house. The grandkids, Magic, Dream, and Wonder, they're going to stay in the house with me. But all the other snakes, all the ball pythons that I'm breeding, the bloods, the other boas, they now have their own designated space, their own shed that we're going to insulate, pimp it out, probably even put a window in there. I think, so if it's as big as I think it is on the inside, I'm going to have a desk, like a area where I can actually work and sit and maybe even podcast in the future. Maybe that could be my place. It depends on if we can wire the internet over there. We'll see what the contractors say when they do all the other electrical things, like can we get fiber internet, because regular internet don't work where we live. We live in the middle of nowhere. We live in the woods, in the countryside, outside of Memphis. Regular internet does not work, so it has to be fiber. And so we'll see what they say about running fiber internet through there. But y'all, my snakes is coming on. It's coming along. The snake shed is coming along. I'm super pumped and happy about that. Super excited. But yeah, I just had to get on here since I'm doing a day in the life of SnakePrinceVlogs. I'm so excited, so pumped. Yes, they're giving me their old shed, and we just got to pay the guys to fix it up and make it livable for the animals. And I really want a mini split. I want to do a mini split. That way, 1, it's cost effective, but 2, during the summertime when it gets super hot, we can run some air. And then in the winter times like now, when it's freezing cold, get some heat. But yeah, super pumped, super excited. Oh my gosh. Woo. Dreams are coming along. And I'd like to thank my parents. They've always supported me and helped me out. And I know the main reason why they're doing this is because they want the snakes out the house. For those who don't know, yes, I proudly live with my parents. When my dad got real sick, my mom asked me to come back home to help out, because they're taking care of my nieces and nephews. And my dad physically, there's so much stuff he can't do anymore. So I came, but they have an apartment attached to the big house, and I live in that apartment, 1-bedroom apartment. So I have my own space, my own kitchen, restroom, bedroom, all that jazz, living room. But with all these snakes I'm acquiring, we're getting pretty big. I now got my baby Berm. She's a baby. I can still hold her in one hand, but eventually she's gonna need a big cage, and so she's also gonna stay in the house with me. Her, Jimmy, my boa constrictor, they're gonna be in PVC cages stacked up. Juju, the retic. So I'm gonna have like 6 to 8 foot PVC enclosures, or shout out to Jordan, Heartland Reptiles. He's been building these amazing enclosures. I might get a custom made enclosure from him, because I really love those enclosures. They're gonna take up the living room, just them. Gamora, the Burn, Juju, the dwarf retic, and Jimmy, my oldest and 6-foot boa constrictor. So their cages stacked on, even if they stacked on top of each other, gonna take over the living room. But those are sentimental animals that I want close to me, so I'm never kicking them out the house. But all the other ball pythons, I know my parents' main motivation of giving me that shed is to move all them out of that apartment, because it's way too close to the big house for them. Like a couple of years ago when Hades escaped, he took a little field trip. and he ended up in my vanity mirror. My parents were so paranoid that snake was gonna get out the apartment, which there's no way he can, and end up in the big house where they are. And I was like, y'all, he cannot get out the apartment. The apartment is sealed. There's no way. There ain't no vents that lead to the big house. There ain't nothing to lead to the big house. He's not going. But anyways, that's their biggest fear. So they want the snakes in the shade. But hey, I'm super excited, super pumped to think that Creative Reptiles headquarters, the snake room / podcast area, could be in one location on the property. Hey, I like it. I'm super, super excited, but I just had to put those good news out there because I got that text from my dad said, hey, we'll give you the shed. You know, you just pay to get it pimped out, basically. And I was like, bet. So I'm on my way to a couple of stores, Lowe's, gotta go to Kroger's to get some groceries because, you know, we trying to change our lifestyle around, so I got a meal prep, you know, we trying to get our life together. I'm training for this marathon. If you've been watching my second channel, Shed Yourself Vlogs, you know the journey. So gotta do some grocery shopping. I'm not gonna vlog all that, but when I get back to the house, I'm gonna show y'all the shed that the snakes will call home. Hopefully we can get it all done by the end of 2025. Hopefully that's the goal. We'll see how my finances work out and what these contractors are gonna, which these contractors are family friends, but we'll see how much they charge me. Hopefully not an arm and a leg to insulate a shed and do the electrical hookups and all that jazz. We'll see. And I might do it myself, you know, me and my nephew or me and my brother. We might paint the outside because I don't want it to be the same brown wooden shed. I want it to be like a different color, so we might paint the outside ourselves, save some money. So while I'm in Lowe's, I'm be looking at the paint section. All right, so that's the new shed that's my parents. But I'm finna take y'all to the old shed that I inherited for the snakes. So, and I love that they have already got it elevated so it can never flood. If there's rain, it won't get in. But here we are. And I'm definitely gonna get it repainted. Me and my nephews can do that. And then they're going to get it insulated on the inside, put a mini split, some type of window unit in, and definitely change the doors and the lock because I want to be more secure. And then we're going to put like security cameras on the inside and the outside. But yeah, you can see it's old, little rusty, but it's been holding up. But we're definitely going to repaint. And again, I'm going to get better doors on here, more secured, because this will be the new home to my animals. Let's see. So right now, this is storage. I'm going to clean it, gut it out. We're going to hire somebody to insulate all that jazz. Might take, look at that. Wasp nest. Definitely gonna take that out. So yeah, I'm gonna have them clean it, gut it, spray it down, destroy and get rid of all the wasp nests, and then we'll insulate it, add lighting, and I might take those shelves off the top so we can have a higher roof. We definitely got to get a higher roof because when I get the ARS racks and the other racks for the ball pythons, we're going to need a higher ceiling. So the ceiling, the little top shelves where the Christmas trees and stuff are, we're going to take that out, all that jazz. But yeah, new snake house in the future. Hopefully by the end of 2025 we will have everything done. But I'm so grateful and happy my parents gave me this. So yeah, new snake house. But yep, the future of Creative Reptiles. This future home, Creative Reptiles, snake house. Can't wait. Super pumped about that. One thing's for sure. before we do anything to that, the biggest investment that I have to buy by the end of 2025 is a generator. I want one that could do the whole house, but it'll be for the shed, because the way the weather works, you see, we live out in the middle of nowhere. We live where a bunch of trees and woods and forests. If it rains hard and a tree come down and we lose power, need a backup generator. If it snows, ice, lose power, I need a backup generator, because yeah, that's way more important. So that's gonna be the biggest investment that I am going to purchase this year. I can't buy nothing else till I get a generator. All I'm gonna touch on today, I might combine today and tomorrow into one vlog, or I might keep it separate. I don't know yet. I'll decide when I get to editing. But tomorrow I have a very, very important package coming in. Super excited. Can't wait for it to get here in the mail. And I will unbox it and show y'all, because it's going to take my podcasting and live videos on YouTube to the top. So super excited about that. But yeah, let me go in the house, relax until tonight's Sophisticated Ignorance podcast, hosted by Wiz, Keys, RO, and the rest of the Wiz Tank crew. I'll see y'all later, if not tonight when I'm podcasting, definitely tomorrow when we get that package. But super excited to now have a designated project to work towards with these snakes. Super pumped. So let's get it. Let's go. Watching, and I'm on the panel for Wiz Sophisticated Ignorance. So I'm on my phone, and then I'm speaking to the chat on the computer. So I'm chatting with everybody. So yep, that's the setup tonight. Sophisticated Ignorance on Wiz Constrictor's channel, part of the Whiskey Bomb Network. Peace.
Educational bites, better sharpen your mind. Lens focus tight, capture moments in time. Scales gleaming under lights, they exotic and rare. From the terrarium to the street, they straight up flare. Knowledge getting deeper, just like a layer. Snap a pic, hit the click, ain't no need to beware. Created a reptiles where the knowledge flows. Ball pythons in the cut.